Hi, this is Mark Wade from CenterCity.com here at Prudential Fox and Roach. And this podcast, we're talking with Marie Scarpola from Prudential Fox and Roach's Land Development Department. Hello, Marie.
Hi, Mark.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do for Prudential Fox and Roach? I know you work in helping buyers, and in some instances, you also help sellers. So let's start with buyers. So let's say somebody comes to my website and they're looking to buy a parcel of land, be it a parcel of land or an old shell, a large shell of a property. What do you do for those folks?
My title is Regional Land Development Director. And so my job is to match up developer buyer, developer builder buyers with properties for sale. So if a builder came to your website, we would sit down and visit with them, ask them what are their goals, and we would potentially match them with building listings that we have or development opportunities that we might have.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Well, what happens if a seller should happen to hit my website who has a very large, parcel they're looking to sell? Is that something that you kind of help out with also?
Yes, very interested in old buildings that might be a potential for development opportunities, a piece of a lot that might be a parking lot right now that might be a potential, or an empty lot that's not being used. We would talk with the sellers, with the owners of those properties, so to speak, and talk to them about what's the opportunity. Would they want to sell it? Could we assist them with some value add about what's the zoning or what's the use of it? And we would put a package together of our services that we could provide for specifically case by case.
That's interesting because I know a lot. I've been selling real estate in Center City for 20 years, but when it comes to larger parcels of land or development opportunities, it's like my knowledge of that is equal to my knowledge of the suburbs, and that's about zero.
And you're talking about Center City here. We actually are looking in all the different neighborhoods that are growing as well, and talking to landowners in Fishtown and in Francisville and all the art museum areas, the brewery town areas, and then south, of course, all the South Philadelphia areas. There's a lot of growth opportunity for landowners to look and see what could we do with our properties.
It's interesting. I know there are a lot of issues that affect a land transaction that would have no bearing on a single-family condo somewhere, like air rights, industrial, what do they call that?
Environmental,
yes.
Industrial issues, brownfield issues. The head of our department is a civil engineer by training, and he's been in commercial real estate for 25 plus years.
25 million years. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. So we call on him for those technical issues. I've done 20 plus years in real estate. I've been residential, I've done commercial, I've done a little bit development myself. So I have some knowledge. I know the questions to ask. Certainly I'm not a civil engineer, but I could get the conversation started and know who to call on. We have environmental engineers, we have zoning attorneys, we have title people, we have Trident Land Title, which is a part of Prudential that can assist with issues. And we are here to help with that. Now, on a commercial deal, some of these issues can take a couple of years to work
absolutely.
This. And we are here to do that. We're here for the longer term projects.
Oh, that's interesting because, that's an area of real estate that I know so little about. And it's nice to have someone here at Prudential Fox and Roach to help deal with the buyers and sellers and some of those issues that don't crop up in a 2-bedroom condo at 13th and, Spruce Street,
And that is actually the area that I'm developing as my expertise.
Oh, that's
Mark,
wonderful.
those just development opportunities, the opportunities for the sellers of those old warehouses that are sitting there, as we mentioned, the brownfield issues, and we sometimes say we really can't get into Superfund issues, but we might if we could. We're starting to make relationships with the insurance companies that help with those issues. There's actually something out there called environmental insurance.
Oh, very interesting. Again, stuff I know absolutely nothing about. So Marie, if a developer or someone who are looking to buy a development opportunity were to hit my site and listen to this podcast, how would they get a hold of you?
I would have them call you. Call Mark, have a conversation with Mark, and then Mark and I will talk about how we might assist, and then we'll all have a meeting.
Okay, well, that sounds fair. Okay, this is Mark Wade.
Marie Scarpola.
We're both at Prudential Fox and Roach Realtors. Again, Marie is with the Land Development Department, and I'm with the residential end. And you can reach me at 215-521-1523, or simply visit my site, www.centercity.com, and we'll talk. I look forward to it. Thank you very much, Marie. I think that information is very helpful to kind of, again, an area I know very little about, but you being the expert, I'm sure someone will be very comfortable to hopefully come in and talk to us. Thank you very much.